girl. Hey. Hey.
Hi.
Oh, Lord, girl. How are you? How are you?
I'm doing all right today. Doing okay. I'm making it.
I'm about to blow your mind, and because I'm going to tell you a story about what happened to me yesterday.
Oh no.
And I want to preface it with I'm okay, but this is a story that the listeners need to hear.
Oh no.
Oh Lord. Yeah, look at Maim's face. She's going crazy. Look, calm down. Calm down.
Okay.
Now what were
Do I got to get on another Spirit airline?
No. Girl, Spirit don't come here. Um from Fort Lauderdale, it don't. So it does, but it's like Wednesday to the next Wednesday, and you
Oh, no.
no.
Honey, I'll get a car. I'll drop in my car right now.
Girl, can I finish and
Okay, fine.
leave Mr. Maim without a car?
Okay.
I just hear you, Bobby, you can get a rental. Anyway. Or walk or use my scooter. You got options. You don't work that far from here. Bye. I mean, in reality, he could just use a scooter. Like, it isn't. It's not that far.
Here, girl. It's dangerous. This place is dangerous.
He could ride on Latrice's back. While she sings Jesus a Biscuit.
Let him sop you up.
Anyway, girl, so yesterday I had an incident that scared the living bejesus out of me. So I was doing some things, and I must have turned my neck in a wrong way, or did something wrong, or pinched a nerve or something. I had a thunderclap headache. Dear listeners, if you don't know what a thunderclap headache it is a sign of a stroke. It is something that, if you've never had one before, they hurt like hell. This was my first one. It was scary as hell. It started back here, behind my head, like up top, not my neck, and like zigzagged up on one side of my head, and like worst pain I ever felt. Like it was headache-wise.
Yes.
It scared the hell out of me. So, dear listeners, here's the only reason I'm telling y'all about this. If that ever happens to you, and you do not have a history of these, you go to the ER as soon as possible. I had a CT scan. I'm fine, right? Like I'm good. He said, the ER doc said that my brain looks abnormally normal. So it was scary as hell, though. So, dear listeners, I'm getting ready to learn you. Maim is just over here shaking her head at me.
Girl, you gonna make me have a moment.
So, dear listeners, I'm getting ready to teach you. I know that we normally talk about silly stuff. I'm getting ready to teach you something about strokes. It's called FAST. Face, arms, speech, time to call 911. I didn't have any of that, right? Like I was perfectly fine. First thing I start doing after I have this, and have to get in the dark because it really does, the lights fuck with you for a second. I started counting 10 forwards and backwards, start saying my name, and then checking to make sure that I was okay. Because I'm a lunatic and don't want to have a stroke immediately.
I would have drove up there, told Mr. Mims, get out of the way. Yeah. I've been in the hospital like, what?
Girl, you got so high pitched that the mic did not even pick you up right then.
It would have been a Sally Field moment, honey. Whoo, yeah. Lord.
My mom, I told her today, she's like, you could have just called me. I was like, and what? You live 2.5 hours away. Well, you could have told me right away. I'm like, there was no reason to tell you until I had to go in for some kind of surgery. There was no reason to worry anybody. But dear listeners, if you ever have one of those headaches, get your ass to the ER. Just do it. You are triaged immediately. I was in and out of the ER in an hour and a half. I ain't ever.
Oh, now?
I know, right?
That's like a Jiffy Lube, girl.
I know, right? Like, they had all my pipes done. He's like, do you want some pills? I was like, I guess I'll take some Advil. He's like, okay, you want a muscle relaxer? I'm like, that just makes me feel weird.
I mean, I would have been like, yes, please, Daddy. Thank you. Relax me, Daddy.
And I will say that one thing that I don't know if our dear listeners know, you should never be ashamed to tell the ER doctor exactly what was going on or exactly what was happening. One of the texts came back there. We were just chit chatting about the stuff, and she was talking about how during 50 Shades of Grey, all the people came in having been strangled. They had like so many reports, people fallen because they got into weird situations. She's like, it was a good year and a half of that stuff. And she's like, people should just pay a professional to do that. I was like, ER nurses really are the most real nurses.
They are. I mean, we know from our own life, we know, right?
Yeah.
Your mama, my brother, he wasn't a nurse, but he worked in that department. He used to come home with them stories in the 80s, girl. Mm-hmm. And stories ain't changed either. Stories ain't changed.
Look, ER nurses and staff have heard and seen everything. Even as you were saying, even in our podunk little hometown of 20,000 people, some of the things that they know and have seen, if they've seen it, they have definitely seen it in a big city.
Yes, they have, girl.
So don't lie. Just tell them everything.
Just tell the people.
You could tell your partner or significant other to get the hell out while you have a private conversation with them, because they don't have to know everything that goes on in your life. I mean, they should within reason. But if there's something that you did, like you decide to try Molly and didn't tell them about it 2 weeks ago, you may want to not have them in there.
Wasn't there a product called Molly McButter in the 80s?
That feels right, doesn't it?
Like a butter substitute or something like that.
Molly McButter. That's Molly Mc.
Am I imagining that? Why do I feel like that's a thing?
It's not coming up on my. Well, nothing's coming up on my.
It is Molly McButter.
I remember that stuff. They still make it, girl.
Yeah, flavor sprinkles. It says you can get it at Walmart, Amazon.
It's fat free.
They have exotic spice blends now.
That's just black pepper.
Oh God, we are the same person, really. Let's
Girl,
him.
Speaking of exotic spice blends.
Thank you.
Did you know that we have a Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com/MimsMaim, you can throw some money. Hey, Maim.
Yes, dear.
Did you know that we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. It's called You Slay Me. It's a Murder, She Wrote podcast. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have a website?
What?
MimsMaim.com. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
You love a good 5-star review.
I do. And they really, really, really help us. They really, really, I don't know what they help us do, but they definitely help us.
They help other people find our stuff.
That must be it. This is season 7, episode 10, Trial and Error.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
You okay there, girl?
I'm fine.
You okay? So, girl, we're at Sugar Bakers.
Sugar Bakers.
And BJ's here, girl. BJ.
We love her.
We do. She's got Carlene some tickets to see the one, the only, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Remember when we had to do line dancing at Achy Breaky Heart for PE?
Well, now, girl, we didn't have to do line dancing for Achy Breaky Heart. It was a choice between line dancing or wrestling. And you and I's faggot ass knew we'd get hard if we went over there and did wrestling. So we just decided to do line dancing. I know that that's the reason you did it. I know that's the reason I did it. I know that that never came out of our mouths, but that is the reason.
That wasn't the reason why I did it. I wasn't a very violent person. I didn't want to wrestle with them. Are you kidding me? Like, I wasn't thinking that back then. I was just not wanting to get hurt.
Oh. Well,
I'm not a violent person.
the cousins are throwing phones at you.
Holy crap.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Girl, you just like...
I took you right up back to kindergarten.
Right back to kindergarten, girl. I just saw her, too. I just saw her. She came by.
Oh, did she? How's she?
She all right.
Well, that's better than what she was.
Yeah, right. She making it.
Does she listen to this podcast?
No, honey. I don't think so. I don't think so. She just sent me her like 9th account friend request on Facebook. I keep getting them. I'm like, how many of these do you go through?
Wait, a different account?
She does it like every like 5 months. I get like another one. And it's not like a ghost or a clone. It's every 5 months she starts another account. So
does she forget her password? Has she requested money from too many people? Oh, that was a joke.
I mean, I don't know, girl. You ain't got me, girl. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw everybody when I went home. Just so you know, I saw like the whole Ville clan. Everybody just about came by the house. So that was nice.
Did you see any of the white people?
Did I see any white people this time?
I bet like any of the people we went to college with or high school with.
Oh no. Although I guess I could have. So it's very funny you actually say that, because one of Mom's friends had tickets because I just happened to be there the weekend of the Statesville Film Festival. Mm-hmm. And she had an extra ticket and asked me if I wanted to go. And I was like, we're kind of in the middle of something right now. Thank you, though. And then online I was really glad I didn't go because I saw so it's like, oh my God. And the funny part was, like, when I said no beginning, it was just because, like, you know, everything happened. But after it, I was like, Lord, I am so close. Oh, because that would have been. And apparently they do stuff at the old jail now.
Yeah,
that's like a
that's what they put the art center.
It's very strange. So the new jail is gigantic, by the way. Like,
girl, speaking of that, did you know anytime I tell somebody I'm from Statesville, like they always say, isn't there a prison there? Girl, I don't know where this came from that there's a state. It's somewhere in the zeitgeist because there is a
Statesville prison. It's outside. It's in Illinois.
I didn't think there was.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's an actual Statesville prison. It was in a movie once. That's the only reason I know that. Statesville prison.
No, girl. Oh,
No.
Statesville Correctional Center in Illinois.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was literally in a movie. That's how I'm telling you. I was watching a movie and it was maybe even a documentary or something like that. And when I stopped in my tracks, I was like, wait, what in the world? Just because there's not really any other Statesville in the country, even though it seems like there should be. Like, it seems like a very,
Yes, the Ville of
should-
States.
right? Like, we're not known for the most original names in our state, but
Well, BJ is getting everyone gifts, and she got Julia a first edition Walt Whitman. And Carlene's like, I love their samplers.
me too, girl.
Me too. Me too. Except for the orange creams.
Remember they had that the outlet that used to be in our hometown for a little bit?
Girl, that was a Brock's outlet, but yes.
Oh,
Yes, girl, yes. I definitely. Do you think I don't remember that outlet?
it was so good.
Do you remember when Utterly Delicious ice cream used to be over there? Do you remember Elliot's ice cream?
Yes.
You know, there's a sad, sad story about Elliot's. When they sold it, the person got rid of all the recipes.
Why would they do that?
They're gone.
I don't understand. Like, why would they do that?
Because I remember, I don't really like strawberry cheesecake ice cream usually, because it's usually got, but theirs was astounding.
That's so strange. Like, why would you take something that's, I don't want to say like historic, like it's historic, but like, honestly,
It's historic
kind
for
of historic.
us.
Yeah. Like, that's the kind of thing that a lot of people cherish later, is like getting those types of recipes. Weird.
Yeah. Now it's a gas station.
No comment. No comment. So stupid.
Well, Mary Jo's here, and she's very annoyed, girl.
Why?
She got a summons.
Oh no. Girl, what you done?
So she sold her deep freeze to her next door neighbor who's got some bad split ends. And she told them to plug it in before she gave it to them.
Plug it in.
The person refused. And now, like, she put in her side of a cow and it melted and went bad because deep freeze didn't work. Now, I'm sorry. Just, it don't matter if you plug it in. Like, okay, you didn't plug it at their place. You got to plug it in before you get the, like, meat. It takes 2 to 3, any good Southerner knows, it takes 2 to 3 days for the deep freezes to get down to temperature.
Yes.
How's your deep freeze doing, girl?
It's all right, actually. It's doing actually good. I'm really glad we made that investment during COVID. It was a good idea. It has served us
So you
well.
can get your meat deliveries.
all the racks, Annie. All those racks of meat, girl.
Did whose idea was it to get that? Yours or your man's?
I don't remember. I think it was my idea
It feels, just knowing him, it feels like your idea.
because our freezer's so small,
Mm-hmm.
and because I do like to cook in batches and things like that. I think they were having a sale or something like that. It was, yeah, it's like, shut up. But like,
Was it at the Circuit City?
No, it was from Sears.
Girl, I know it. Of course it's from Sears. Probably Kenmore.
Uh-huh.
I know.
All Circuit City. Mm.
Yeah, Circuit City was the Bobo Best Buy.
Yeah. They're still in Canada.
Good for them.
Yeah. That's where I
They
got
love
my,
being Canada.
Circuit City's where I got my Zune from. I remember that.
I remember your Zune.
I love that thing.
I know you did. You were the only person to love a Zune.
But the thing that I don't understand why when people pick about it, I'm like, they literally were the same. It's the same exact model as Spotify now.
Yes.
And like Microsoft literally had the idea first.
Yes.
But instead of just turning the Zune into a service, they were just so caught up in it being a product.
So it's not the same thing as Spotify, because Spotify, you don't download the songs. They are not stored on a thing.
No, it's not stored on a thing. But I'm saying, like, if Microsoft had just taken the logical next step and said, "Oh, well, people seem to like that they have access to these songs.
Mhm.
Let's turn it into a service. They would have beaten Spotify to what they did, but they were too caught up in the device beating Apple's device.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, guys, you're right there. You're almost there. It's
I mean,
almost there.
there's also the fact it was uglier and clunkier than Apple's device.
I guess I loved the.
I know you. I know you did, girl. I know you did.
And the second one was even better. The one with the touchscreen, it was great. Like,
uh-huh.
whatever.
You probably also loved your Discman. Of course.
Why would you not love your Discman?
Because they skip. They skip so much. Portable CD players are the worst.
I mean, yeah. But that's all we had, girl. That's all we had.
I just didn't carry my music with me. I just
You saying that out loud made me realize, like, I've always been that person.
Mhm. That girl. Who's
That girl. Ew.
girl? Speaking of that girl,
Yes.
you finished Project Runway, correct?
Oh, yes.
Did you scream?
No.
Why not? Who did you want to win?
No, it wasn't that like a person wanting or not wanting. I just wasn't like caught up in that level of emotion
Oh, I was.
with it.
I was.
I think because I think you know what it was. There were three things that happened that set me up for not feeling that way. Number one, when Christian told Ethan to pivot, because I knew what was going to happen. I was like, if Ethan pivots, he is going to go with Utica because that is his strong suit.
Yep.
And then when I heard Michael Kors, I said, there is no way that Michael Kors is going to let Utica win Project Runway. That's number two.
Uh-huh.
And then number three, it really was the like him breaking the thing, right? When that happened, like all three of those things, I was like, oh, there's no way VJ's not going to win. Like, there's just no way. Because
I will give them this. The narrative this entire season had been that this was Jesus' season to win.
oh yeah, like the whole time.
I kind of knew he wasn't going to win when he chose pink, and like the worst pink. It was not even a good pink.
When I looked at I looked at my husband when they were in mood, and he got all teary eyed about it,
Mhm.
right? I literally said he is not going to win, like because it is bold. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
it was a bold choice, but I just genuinely thought this is not even your color.
Yeah.
You said it was your brother's color.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
this is not even technically your collection. You're designing your brother's collection.
it would be fine if he had used pink. I would have been okay with it. If he had picked a different accent color. Silver and pink is so weird together. Like it clashes so much. Now, I'm not talking if you're wearing silver jewelry with like pink. That's fine. But I'm talking like
it was
those
just
flowers.
Like, it was so much.
What the? Use white. It's right there. Use black. Use gold. Use bronze. Use something. Don't use silver. It's such a.
Silver and fuchsia. Just like
Yeah, because silver's got such a blue hue to it. It reflects in a weird way. Yeah.
yeah. I just didn't. And it's like it's just wild to me. I don't know. I still to this day, and I don't know how these people are. I don't know what they're like in real life.
Mm-hmm.
I really do hope at some point he goes back and is able to watch his behavior in this season to just see that when VJ talked about people being humble, like just for a minute, right? Take yourself out of this. Actually look at your
So, girl, you say that. There's a lot of people who say that VJ was wrong. Like that, there's a huge amount of people that say VJ was wrong. That VJ was
for saying what she said on the runway.
yeah.
Why is she wrong? She didn't say anything that
Girl,
was incorrect.
you and I agree.
Like, but also there's a lot of people who watch the show and just look at a gay man versus a trans woman and says, I don't care what she says.
Oh, girl, by the way, do you see what's behind me?
Yes. Give them my love and paramus.
So Anthony was there when the next door neighbor was when she said don't plug in the stuff that she didn't need to plug it in. Well, Julia goes off about Judge Wapner, and Carlene's like, well, don't you think his bailiff wears toupee? And Julia's like, I have never paid attention, but I will start to look since toupee watching is my favorite sport.
Me too, girl.
So she said, BJ goes on and on about a story about litigation because she used to be a court reporter, and it was about somebody that was exercising on a climbing machine naked. And she's like, there are 3 things you don't do naked: exercise, use power tools, or fry chicken. I fried bacon naked once.
I can see you doing that. Was it okay? Were you safe?
Well, girl, I just threw it in and jumped back, so I was fine.
I mean, you got all that body hair.
Girl, there was one time, I think that was the same morning, actually. There was one time back in the day, I was real drunk at night, and for some reason, I had put on my cock ring, and it was a metal one. Girl, I got up the next morning, went downstairs, made my coffee, didn't have to pee yet, and I was wearing shorts. Let me also kick in that I was wearing like shorts, and all of a sudden, ding, and I looked down and it had fallen on the floor.
No.
I started laughing. I was like, well, let me put that in my pocket.
No.
And that's why you use either the jelly or the leather ones.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Nothing. Just nothing.
Have you ever worn one?
I'm sure I have. Yeah. Like a metal one?
Like any kind.
Yeah.
Okay. Whenever you want stuff front and center.
I can't remember why I wore it. I think I was like a
dare.
No, it wasn't that. I think it was like I went to the Leatherworks and they were trying to like sell it like cuz they have
Yeah.
salespeople, and so they had convinced me about it. So I was like, "Oh." They're like, "Oh, this is perfect."
Did they
it's
size
perfect.
you?
They do. Yes.
So during the sizing, do they get you?
No.
Okay.
No. They basically they make it clear that like you don't want to do it like that
Yeah.
because of the what do you call it? Retraction or deflation or
Yeah.
whatever you call it. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been to Leatherworks in a while. I used to love going there. Every Wednesday is naked shopping day, and you get 15% off if you declothe.
Did you used to declothe?
No, I didn't actually. When I went this one time, I didn't know what was happening. Because when you walk in, like there's a normal entrance, but when you walked in this time, like the entrance was a little bit different. And I was like, oh. And so I walked in, still not paying attention to anything. And suddenly I just I just noticed, I'm like, oh, there are people in here that are naked. And the guy at the counter is like, oh yeah, it's naked shopping day. I was like, oh, okay. And he kind of looked at me. I was like, okay. I just kept going. I just don't have that side at all. It's just like
I don't either. I'm not a prude about a lot of things. I like clothes. I like wearing clothes.
I did go. I was naked once at the. I did go to the nude beach once, and I did get naked. Just because I was just like, I gotta do this. Like I
see
just,
that is the one place the one I would absolutely never ever want to be naked. Get sand everywhere.
Well, I mean, you don't really. I guess that's true. But like, I just thought to myself, because that was back in that time period where I was like, you know, single and kicking myself and feeling like a prude and all of the other things that I was. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And I did it. And then I was just like, okay. Like,
What did you even do on the beach naked? Did you go with somebody or just by yourself?
no. I went with somebody.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, oh, okay. It was just a guy that I went on a couple of dates with. He's like, oh, we should go to nude beach. I'm like, okay, right? Like, sure. Um, and so I did. And then afterward, I was like, all right. It's just, I don't know. We were just having a conversation about this yesterday, actually, about just the level of like from like extreme modest to like just full on whore bag and like how people.
Was that your the person you were dating's first time from seeing Auntie's Secret?
This was pre-auntie girl.
Okay then.
This is a long
Whatever's in the box. Like what? Was
a
this?
long time ago.
Had y'all had sex before that?
No.
Oh, so he'd never seen.
Yeah, no, this was a very like I mean, I don't think I've actually ever done the deed on a first date with anybody before.
What about second, third?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't had that many. So there's the there's large gaps of time.
Well, Carlene has an idea. She thinks Anthony should be the lawyer, and Anthony agrees to at least be a witness. Can I get a witness?
What?
So it's a little bit later on and BJ and 10 are here. And she loves shopping with ET because ET just goes and buys and BJ pays and she loves it.
Yes.
Well, Anthony comes out of the storeroom and he is wired, girl. He has drank so much caffeine. He has been up all night. He researching Mary Jo's case. He's spouting legal jargon. And he gets more coffee and starts stirring it with a pencil. Feels like some you bullshit right there.
Yeah. I've had moments like that.
I know. I've met you before. Well, Etienne's like, I'm very proud of my baby. One day, he's going to be in front of the Supremes, which is what she calls the Supreme Court. And
Yes.
Mary Jo mentions Clarence Thomas in an outfit and a big old wig, and I think that's something we all want to see.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We've seen J.D. Vance in it. Why can't we see Clarence Thomas?
Coming to the stage, Eddie. Coming to the stage, girl.
Well, BJ got Anthony a brand new suitcase.
Oh.
And as they're leaving to go to court, Julia says, we're proud of you. As soon as they're gone, they all agree that they're worried about him. Because he seemed crazy.
Because he is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, he is.
He is. He is. He is. He is.
Very much crazy. Yeah. That's what living in the closet does to you sometimes.
I ain't arguing. I mean,
soon.
he married a drag queen.
He did. He totally did.
Well, girl, it's a little bit later on at Sugar Bakers.
Sugar Bakers.
Well, Etienne, Mary Jo, and Anthony are here. And they do not look happy. Mary Jo does not want to talk about it, girl. Anthony humiliated her.
What?
He just kept talking over the judge, and like he completely blew it. And Etienne, like, says the way Anthony's putting it was very modest, and he should not be that modest. She's basically like, it was real bad. Real bad.
I think that's my favorite, like has become my favorite Etienne moment so far of just like, my baby doesn't have to do anything.
Oh, it's not the blah, blah, blah later on.
No, that's going to be my actual favorite. So up until this moment, this was my favorite. And then that happens.
Not blah, blah, blah on that stage.
That was genius. Absolutely genius. Oh, my God. Oh, Etienne.
So Mary J then loses it and lets slip that they held Anthony in contempt of court, but it only lasted 90 seconds before he started like freaking out and like screaming and apologizing.
Well, I mean, nobody wants to relive prison.
No.
Just in general.
So Anthony's very upset. He gets his stuff together and leaves. And Julia's like, one of us should talk to him, Etienne. And she's like, but I don't like failure. Then Carlene comes up to her and says, you know, we down here in the South, we go and stand by our man. Tammy Wynette even sang a song about it. And Etienne said, in all due respect, aren't you divorced? Tammy Wynette also sang a song, DIVORCE.
She's not wrong.
She's not wrong. She's not. Oh, George Strait. Girl.
Yes.
Girl. When are you finally going to see Gaga again?
Oh, it's going to be March 26th, I think it is. Yeah,
Okay.
that's when it's going to be. They rescheduled that on top of they actually ended up not just doing that, but they actually extended her tour. So they ended up adding like 14 other dates after that.
Wow.
Cuz like yeah, so demand is high for the Gaga
Girl,
Gaga.
by the way, next Sunday we aren't going to be recording.
Why? What you going to be doing?
I'm going to be in Hotlanta, girl.
Chocolate City.
I visited one of our mutual friends from high school was like, "Hey, let's go on vacation." I was like, "Okay." We had planned to go to Chi-Town, but then it was going to be taken over by police, and then we were like, "Well, let's change that while we still can change our flights." So, how about Atlanta? Because that's in a Republican state. So.
Yeah, because they're not going to touch those.
Although they are currently walking in Memphis, walking with their feet
in Memphis.
walking with their feet 10 feet off of Beale.
I'm walking like a gentrifier, man.
Do I really feel the way? Girl, that's where Mims and Maim should do their first live show.
Memphis.
Girl, we can get barbecue afterwards.
We could get barbecue in Atlanta, honey.
Yeah, we could.
Have you heard about all of the strip clubs there that have like some of the best barbecue in Atlanta?
Yes, girl, I have. But, but girl, we could do
those strippers would love us. Like they would just come over to the table and kiki and then go do their thing again and come back over and kiki again.
They probably would, yeah.
I used to know a stripper that danced in Atlanta. Her name was LaDonna. She worked with me at the Quiznos when I was in college. And she worked at the Quiznos as a front for her stripping activities so that her man didn't know where her money was coming from. It was amazing.
So what did she do? Did she just go down to Atlanta every week or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
They would pay for her. Like she was in demand. She was like one of those like acrobatic strippers that could like do the pole and all that stuff. And one day we were sitting there and she was just writing something down. That's like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I had to write down my menu because I couldn't remember everything. And I'm like, you can remember everything. She's like, yeah, all of my moves. And so she had literally like a menu of like 27 different like stripping moves, but also sex moves because she also escorted.
Of course.
And so she was like explaining every single one to me. That they had that she had the best names. Like one was like Ice Head and things like that. She ended up having sex with one of the guys that I used to work with at Quiznos. Um, yeah, she said, "Your boy."
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "That was the fastest I've ever had." And I was like, "Oh no,
Well, girl, it could have been he was very excited.
no, I'm sure. I'm sure she was gone. She's like, I gotta go for a minute. I'm like, okay. I didn't know where she was going. She came
She
back.
came back in 57 seconds.
She came back. Like, I was like, everything. There. She's like, mm-hmm. Oh, she was a treat. I loved her. I loved her.
Well, girl, we're back at Anthony's.
Lord have
And
mercy.
Etienne has called Julia over.
Oh no.
So, to help get Anthony, back in commission, Anthony's just lying in bed. He's just sitting there. He's eating ice cream, and Etienne just pulls her over there to give him pep talk, and Julia starts saying, "Now, Anthony," and Etienne's like, "Why don't you tell him this? Why don't you tell him this? Why don't you tell him the time that I worked and I forgot all my words that I just went on the stage with blah 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 blah, but I sang blah 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 all the way through, and I got a full round of applause." And then Julia just looks at him, Anthony, and goes, "Blah blah 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 blah." I appreciate that.
It was so good. It was so good. Oh,
So,
bless her.
so Julia does sit down and say, "How long do you plan on staying like this?" Yeah, typically, Anthony, you shit happens, you persevere,
Hmm.
which is true. Like every other time something bad's happened, he's persevered through it.
Yeah, this was quite different for him.
And Anthony's like, "I'm just happy sitting here eating my Cherry Garcia ice cream, watching Donahue. Today they have on cross-dressers who ski. Do you know how difficult that is?"
I was like, don't do this to us. Don't make this easy for us, please. Don't do
Girl,
it.
I mean, he must have seen one of the more recent episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race where all they have the ski bunnies and they're never that good. Like,
Well, there's that famous one now, right? What's her name? Patagonia. She was on like the Time 100 list and all of that stuff. Like, she's like an outdoors queen. I like her a lot.
okay, good for her. I don't know what you want me to say to shit like that. She's on the time. Who still looks at Time magazine? You and Donald Trump. That's. It's his favorite magazine.
I know.
Okay.
I know. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
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 So Julia's like, "Well, we miss you, and I guess we'll see you soon." And she walks out and immediately pivots back on her heels. And it's like, "Hey, get your ass to work." And he's like, "Well, if I come, you won't try to cheer me up, okay?" She's like, "Fine. See you tomorrow," and leaves. And Etienne's like, "Yep."
I mean, we all know that like that's the person he respects more than anybody
Mm-hmm.
else. So,
Mm-hmm. Who's the person you respect more than anybody else?
anybody else?
The feeling's not mutual.
You said respect or deflect.
Girl, you can't deflect me.
That's true.
Oh, Lord.
Honey, what's happening now? Is the pussy on fire?
The Polizei just passed by.
What?
Did you hear him?
Yes, I did. What you done?
Nothing. They
I
already
don't
passed
believe
by.
that. I don't believe that.
I have not done anything illegal in How illegal we talking? Are we talking
You
about?
you answered your own question.
Are we talking about speeding down the interstate?
That's regular driving in North Carolina.
Girl, I wish it was regular driving in Florida, but people are too busy stopping for no reason.
Everybody just nosy, girl. That's all. Everybody just nosy.
Girl, Florida, I hate Florida driving.
Why?
Girl, I actually hate parking in Florida. That is the thing. Parking in Miami was the worst experience of my life, and I love you. I never have to go back to Miami again.
Okay.
Unless you're driving and parking.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Because I still do not think that parking garage that you told me to park at actually exists.
It's right there.
I could not find
the street for the bar.
I could not find entrance to it.
It's on the street for the bar.
It is definitely not on that street. Because after you turn down that little side street, no, there's nothing down there. Where's
No, you literally the street that my bar is on, you do a U-turn and the entrance is right there.
Girl, where?
It's literally
where?
I'll take a picture of it next time. I'm gonna take a picture.
Because I don't believe it's there.
I'm gonna take a picture.
I don't believe it's there.
It's a giant parking deck. I'm gonna take a picture.
I don't believe it's there. Do you still ride your scooter? You don't need a scooter for where you work now.
I don't need a scooter now, girl. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They pay for my parking now, girl.
Do they?
Yes, ma'am.
Look at you.
Right?
Executive fish.
Right? That's how it feels.
Girl, you know what that means? You're the talent.
Ah! Don't play with me like that.
Somebody finally saw something in you or was in you or something like that.
Ain't the second part, girl. We know that.
Well, I don't know what you do in your spare time with who or what or where.
I'm barely awake, girl. What are you talking about? I'm barely awake.
That's true. Well, so it's the next day at Sugar Baker's, and Anthony's there. He's in the storeroom, and the ladies are having a talk. And Carlene says, "All your fault, Mary Jo." And like Carlene tries to make her feel very bad and that she should apologize to Anthony. Carlene, it was your fault. You're the one who suggested Carlene. Let's not forget it's Carlene's fault. And Mary Jo's just like indignant. She's like, no, it was Anthony's fault. BJ says, I ain't going to pay this off because I don't like your attitude for this. Because, you owe the woman $400. I'm not going to do that. But if you do apologize to Anthony, there will be something, a nice blue Tiffany box for you.
Oh, is it $400?
I mean, girl, if it's in a Tiffany box, probably more than that.
Right? I'm like, is it $400?
She should just sell another one of Julia's paintings.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
So Mary Jo then everybody starts questioning why BJ gives these gifts, and Mary Jo starts telling the story of Boo Boo, who was insecure because she was the new girl, and her name was Boo Boo, but she kept giving people gifts to buy their love, and her mom saw all these gifts she was getting and was like, you need to return those back to Boo Boo, and she hates to admit it, but she liked Boo Boo better when she was giving her things. And BJ's like, fine, if it's bothering y'all, I'll stop. I just like to buy things, and that's why I do. When Carlene's like, no, you don't stop. You don't have to stop at all. Mm-hmm.
Carlene, you're being exploitive.
Well, Anthony's here, back from the storeroom. And Mary Jo's still a little more indignant. She gives a shitty apology. And Anthony's like, did you mean that? Because it sure as hell didn't sound like you mean it. Mary Jo's like, yes, I'm sorry. And Anthony offers to go half in on the thing. Mary Jo says, yes, Then she's like, no, this is my issue. I'll pay for it. Well, a lawyer walks in, and she's from some law firm. And she's like, you did really well. Your research was really, really good. So after this, if you like decide to, pursue law, give us a call, and we'll look into it. And as she's leaving, she goes, ladies, Mrs. Poteet to BJ. Anthony's like, how much did you pay? And BJ's like, absolutely nothing. I did tell her there was an aspiring young lawyer or at the court today, and to just look and see what she thought. Well, BJ now promises to not give them any more gifts. Knock, knock, knock on the door, girl. It's the Grecian spa and hot tub. Do-do, do-do-do, 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 do-do-do. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you find yourself a Miss Georgia Wild?
I really love the Etienne dress with the black and the red. Oh,
that was my second favorite. I really liked Mary Jo's going to court look with the green brown blazer and like
that
the
was
white
nice.
pearled. It was just something you don't see her in
No,
because
it's
it was not homely.
Yeah, like her wardrobe has been shifting a little bit this season, maybe because she knows, like, she's like, you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm tired of looking like an old maid.
Yeah. Did you enjoy this episode?
It was cute.
It was cute.
It was cute.
It
wasn't like breathtaking, but it was cute. It was a weird episode
Yeah.
though. At the same time, like, there's a lot of focus on like one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was happy that we did switch sets. I was like, are we just going to be in Sugar Bakers the whole time this time?
Yeah, but also Anthony's boudoir.
Yeah.
So much burgundy.
Is he still at Suzanne's or not? Or are we just forgetting about Suzanne ever existing at this point?
I don't actually know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't really talked about that since the post-Allison era.
Mm-hmm. Well, bang. Why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Okay, sure. Hello, everybody. It's me, Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can catch me every Monday and now Wednesdays for the rest of the 3 months at the Gathering Hotel.
Rest of the 3 months. What does that even mean, girl?
I don't know, girl. I'm not
Okay.
good at promoting myself. We know that. For the next little bit, I'll be hosting trivia there on Wednesday nights. So Monday nights, Wednesday nights. If you find yourself in South Beach, go down Lincoln Road to the Hotel Gathering, and you can come catch me and kiki with me a little bit if you just happen to be there for vacation. Over to you, Mims.
Hey, y'all. I'm the Rhyme Spims. You can find me online at therhymespims.com. Hey, Maim.
Jay.
Did you know that we have a Patreon?
What?
That's right. If you go to patreon.com/MimsMaim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim.
Jay.
Did you know we have another podcast?
Why?
That's right. It's You Slay Me. It's our Murder, She Wrote podcast. Hey, Maim.
Yay.
Did you know that we have a website? That's right. MimsMaim.com. You can go there. Hey, Maim.
Yay.
Do you know what I love?
Why?
5-star reviews. They really help us. Dear listeners, leave us one if you've made it this far. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know our dear listeners can reach out to us?
What?
That's right. They can send us an email at mimsamaim@gmail.com. Let's see if we have anything. Let's see. How's that sound? Where are you? I have promotions from Instagram. Thank you, Instagram.
Nice, Instagram.
Yeah, and promotion from PayPal.
Oh, nice. Also,
And
thanks,
something
PayPal.
from Rabbi Khan about Apple Podcasts. He is a professional podcast promoter.
Thanks, Rabbi.
We got spam.
Wow. Somebody acknowledges our existence.
Barely. Hey, Maim,
Yep.
do you have anything else to add?
Not this time.
Well, I'll just say goodnight, Maim.
Good night, Mame.
Bye, y'all.